Hey guys, what's up? So I get sometimes a lot of questions as far as how can you stay vegan, or isn't it hard to stay vegan? And actually, I'm here to tell you that it's really not that hard to stay eating a plant-based vegan diet or lifestyle, whatever. So a lot of times, yeah, it can be difficult, especially if you're sometimes traveling or if you're in an unfamiliar place and on the move and you have to go try and find food and stuff like that. That is kind of a difficult part, but as you learn more, it becomes easier. But I want to focus on kind of your day-to-day and like your normal kind of life and stuff. I want to kind of give you guys some help and some tips and some things that should be able to help you out. So first and foremost is you need to probably expand and open up your shopping areas. So if you just have been shopping at one place, like for example where I live, I know that there's certain stores that have a lot more options than other stores. So let's just start with the basics and the easy stuff, which you already know. First of all, there's already a ton of things already vegan that you may or may not know of, but all of kind of like any fruits and any vegetables, which should be a big part of your diet as far as definitely as being healthy and stuff, big part, fruit and vegetables, that's all vegan. All your rice, any kind of beans, are obviously vegan. You like black beans, pinto beans, whatever, lentils, all those sorts of things are vegan. A lot of your cereals, okay, a lot of cereal is vegan. There's not really, I don't think that much like cereal that they're putting dairy or egg in, but oatmeal, your like cream of wheat stuff, grits, those kinds of things, they're all vegan basically. So just check the back of the boxes, of course, but for the most part in general. So breakfast is usually a super easy thing to do. Lunch, you get into some different things, but you can still do a lunch. You can still make a sandwich, and trust me, you can load that thing up with all kinds of different flavors. I mean, you can put lettuce and tomatoes, and you can get all kinds of different spreads, and you can put avocado in there and just make it this like massive sandwich. What I'm trying to say is, ideally you want like a less processed, more like actual natural whole kind of foods. But let's get out of that for right now, because that's just kind of a given, and I've talked about that before. So what I want to do is I want to focus on when it gets difficult and when it gets like troublesome or hard or difficult because you have cravings or you can't find alternatives in your mind that you think you need. Like if you grow up and you're having pasta with marinara sauce and meatballs. Well, you can still have the pasta and the marinara sauce. You're just going to get rid of like that meatball, and then you might think like, whoa, this is throwing me way off. This is just so weird. I don't have anything. So what I want to tell you is they have alternatives to literally like everything. The only thing that I have not necessarily seen is something that looks like a 16-ounce T-bone sirloin steak with some fake bone in it and a big piece of like that looks identical to a piece of steak or something. But anything else other than that, like they have chicken strips, they have ground beef and ground like meatless kind of beef stuff that taste and looks and texture is almost like identical. Like you would not know it, and especially if you were to put it in and mix it with something. It's funny when people start to hear, oh, whoa, like a veggie burger, like it's what, made with like vegetables and some beans and some of these things. That's disgusting. Really? What's disgusting is eating like dead flesh and like ground up parts of a dead being. Like that's fucking gross. Like with veins and stuff. Oh, the other. Where was I the other day? I was out at Trader Joe's, I think, and they had shrimp. It was like deveined, like, and it just like disgusted me. And then a lot of times, I remember when you'd have to eat shrimp and stuff. I used to eat shrimp back in the day, and you had to like clean out the shit. So you're cleaning the shit out and deveining it, and back then it was kind of like weird and a little gross to me. But now I'm like, wait, I'm eating something that was used to be alive, so now I gotta pull veins, like fucking blood veins out of it, and scoop the shit out of it before I fucking eat it? Fuck that. I'm fucking so done with any of that like crap where it's like ground up dead body parts with blood and veins And I remember eating, you know, pieces of steak or pieces of meat. Even when I ate meat, like I could see now. I mean, I was already like going probably into this transition because any little piece of fat, I would cut it off. If I saw any little vein, oh, that was disgusting. I was cutting completely around it, and like that's what it is. There's veins and muscles and meat and blood, and even when I'd go buy a package of meat from the market, it's like, ooh, this one has a lot of blood in it. It's like, but we've like trained ourselves to not like think about that. Like, oh, this is a fucking bloody carcass of an animal. Anyways, let me get back. I'm fucking going on a rant here. So let's get back to where I was talking about. So staying vegan, how to make it easy. So try to eat, you know, well. But if you are falling off the wagon and you need something, go find your alternatives. You have alternatives for everything. You like mayonnaise on stuff? They have like so many different vegan mayonnaise that taste better and that are better for you. And then not only that, but they make like a ton of flavored ones now. It's like chipotle, or I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but chipotle and like all these different flavors. So you can find like a half a dozen different flavored mayonnaises. So you like your condiments, every single seasoning and spice and condiment for the most part is all vegan. So no matter what you were doing before, you know, with your stuff like that, all of your old meat products and dairy products and everything, and I say dairy products, but all your meat products were all seasoned with plants, salt, pepper, parsley, oregano, basil, you know, lemon pepper, and all the garlic and all this stuff. Those are all plants. So you can make, in a sense, the same tasting as far as the taste part of it. I make stuff that tastes like Mexican food all the time. It tastes like Mexican tacos or, you know, Mexican egg scramble or something like that. And it's done with tofu. But I use all the same stuff that I would be doing, you know, cooking with before, which is the same seasonings and spices. So it has the same taste. It has the same flavor. You know, people don't have a piece of raw plain chicken and be like, wow, this is just so flavorful. No, it has something added to it. It has some salt, some pepper, some lemon, whatever. So my point is there all these companies now that are making like these alternative products and the fake products, they're using all the same seasoning blends, the same texture stuff. So like I said, you just need to go and find stuff. So if you find it getting difficult, go find your like ground meatless like beef. It tastes and like identical to it. If you need your chicken or something, they have the little chicken strips. Throw that in with something. They're even making deli sandwich meat, like half dozen or a dozen different deli sandwich slices that you can put on. So now you can have your sandwich with your deli slices. You can have your ice cream. They make ice cream out of coconut milk and soy milk and almond milk and probably a bunch of other stuff. The other day we just recently picked up some, it's like cashew cheese. And that's, see, right off the bat, if you're not vegan, you say, cashew cheese? That sounds disgusting. It's nuts. You think cashews are gross, but you hear of like, of what they do to make it into something and it sounds gross. But cheese in regular dairy, that's the thing that's disgusting with the pus and drinking milk from another animal. We're not even supposed to like still drink our own mother's milk when we're older. But anyway, so we had this spread, and there's this company that we just started trying out. It has like a bunch of different blends. It's like jalapeno and lime cilantro, and it's freaking amazing. It's like a great spread that you can have with crackers. Bleh. You can have with crackers, or eat as a dip, or put it in a sandwich, or put it on whatever the heck you want to. So I encourage you to find some of these alternatives that you need. If you're craving ground beef, go get that. Oh, and pizza, another thing too. There's like half a dozen different like companies that are making pizzas now, that are making with like this like vegan cheese and stuff, and they're getting really good at making all this stuff. So just think about why you're doing stuff. You're either doing it for your health, you're doing it for the planet because it's way better for the planet, or you're doing it just to be a more kind, compassionate being to the world and the animals, because now you're not damaging, killing, slaughtering, or you're not contributing to slaughter of animals and animal cruelty and torture and stuff. The takeaway from this is open your eyes and explore, okay? Check out different stores and grocery stores in your area. You might have to drive another few miles or something. I don't know. Like I said, depends on where you live. I have literally can probably get any kind of alternative I want within like a 1-2 mile radius of where I live. So if you've been shopping at one store all the time, like every day your whole life, and you just like, they don't have anything, go to look at some other stores. Get online. You can buy a lot of stuff probably online and have it shipped to you as well too. So just don't make it hard on yourself. Try to eat clean and more natural and less processed foods. But if you need something like once in a day or twice for the day or whatever, or you're struggling or something, I'd encourage you to go get some of these alternatives. And it's better than going back and getting off, this better diet and lifestyle as far as a plant-based diet. So hopefully this helps, and sorry I don't have 15 different items to show you like this and this and this and this. I have like a few different things in my fridge, but I want you guys to explore, and just remember it's just kind of like everything. There are different companies and different brands that make better or worse things, or not even just the brands, but each type of thing. So if one company has these little chicken strips and they taste like shit, don't just say, I've had the chicken strips, they're fucking disgusting, I'm never eating them again. Well, maybe try a different company, maybe try a different flavor or a spice or season or something. Same thing goes with any stuff like soy milk. If you try soy milk, say that's disgusting. Well, maybe try chocolate, maybe try a different brand, maybe try vanilla, maybe try sweetened, maybe. So it's just not this end all be all. Oh, I had this veggie burger and it was disgusting, I'm never having one again. Don't think like that. Try different ones. That's kind of the fun of experimenting and trying out new things too. So try different things. Boom, you find something that you love. You're like, oh my gosh, I love this. Now you have a new go-to thing. You have like Friday night pizzas or something. Now you found your pizza that works. Or now you found your chicken strips that work. Or now you found your favorite mayonnaise, like your flavored vegan mayonnaise. So it's going to take a little bit of time for you to kind of like go through some of these things. But I encourage you, like I said, have fun with it. And try some different things out, and that's kind of the fun of it. Look at it as the fun thing, and it is kind of getting out of your comfort zone when you're coming from a regular meat and dairy and egg and cheese and all this eating diet over to here, because you are like thrown off. Like, whoa, what the heck am I gonna eat? Yeah, I know I can have some of these things, but you're relearning stuff. But it gets easier as you go, and you have less cravings as you go. So if you're craving cheese right now, it will start to get less of a craving the longer you go. And if you absolutely need something, they make cheese alternatives. There's several companies that are making cheese slices, like for sandwiches, and they're making shredded stuff, and they're making all kinds of things. So, sorry this video is kind of like really long and kind of all over the place, a little bit of ranting, a little bit of rambling, and a little bit of information, but hopefully this helps you guys out. And I look forward to continuing helping you guys out with things that you guys need. Okay? Talk to you later. Bye.